Hey, what's up, Ambitions fans? So we are back with a good old episode here. We start off with Mama Carlisle. I don't know why I keep forgetting these people first name. Miss Irene, there she go. Miss Irene up in the car in the vehicle talking to Pearla. And she's saying, I can't believe I got involved with somebody so stupid and you couldn't do what you need to do. I told you to make sure Bella and her little child get out of town and put a wedge between Bella and Evan, but you didn't did all this, and that's not what I said to do. So she's scolding Pearla, and Pearla was like, "Look, it wasn't my fault, it wasn't my fault because the dude who got shot, he's the one who said to do this kidnapping scheme because he felt like he could get more money, they would have a bigger score." And Miss Irene was like, "Girl, look, just do what I told you to do. I'll kill you myself." Basically, that's what it boiled down to. And Pearla was like, "Please," and she was, Miss Irene said, "Try me." And she was like, "I will slit your throat from ear to ear." I said, "Ooh, child." She was not playing. So Pearla is the burnt up, and Miss Irene told the guy, "I'm serious." She wanted to get jazzy. Pearla, she said something about Stephanie. I said, call her stuck up or something like that. And Miss Irene said, look at here, girl. If you talk about my daughter like that again, I promise you, I'm going to make good on my promise. And I'm going to take you out. I'm going to murk you." And Pearla got that fear in her heart. She got some big old ears. I'm sorry. She do. All right. So, let's go back to Pearla though. So the thing was, Miss Irene wanted Pearla to get Bella and Evan separated. So she wanted this girl to do something to make that happen. I don't know what. That was just a weird situation to me. Basically, Pearla has the task now of figuring this out. And plus, they on to her. They know that, we'll see that later, but they're coming on to finding out that she has some involvement in it. And then Miss Irene went further on to read her and say that, "I don't even know why I got involved with you because you stupid. Like, you disrespected, you betrayed your so-called best friend, and ain't no woman with morals to do some stuff like that. Like, I should have known better." And she gave her, it's something that only an older woman, an OG. This Miss Irene is an OG because she told her, even in the midst of them being in bed together, commit this crime. She schooled her on some real stuff. So go ahead, Miss Irene, girl. All right, so Amara in bed with my bae, and they getting it on, celebrating that Damian is locked up, and she does, the stupidest thing that women do. What are you thinking? And he like, "Look, I'm just trying to enjoy this moment, girl. Shut up, girl." And she's like, "Well, what does this mean?" And they trying to figure out where do they go from here because they was in a spot where they were separated. Titus ain't trying to hear all that foolishness, girl. He's just trying to be like bask in the ambiance. So Damian crazy behind us being interviewed or whatever you call it by the FBI agent, and he's telling Damian, "You're gonna be in here a long time because we caught you butt ass naked up in Amara's shower about to assault her. You need to start talking what's going on." And Damian is being very cocky, and he's sitting up there looking like, whatever, please. He's not really saying too much about what's going on. The agent is letting him know that we're going to trace some cameras to you sooner or later, so you might as well spill it. Then comes in George Clooney's little brother, whatever, I'm just playing, but I forgot his name, like Jeremy Lanigan. It's so close to Lancaster to me, I get it confused. I think it's Lanigan. That's what I'm going to call him for now until I know different. And he is this big shot attorney, and he was like, "Look, you need to let my client go immediately. I was like, how can they let him go when he was caught like by the FBI? They walked in on him. Not only was he caught by them, he's about to assault. Is Amara a federal agent or is she just a 88 of the state? I don't know how that goes. So forgive my ignorance, but like y'all had all this. It wasn't like circumstantial evidence. He was there. Y'all caught him in the act. Anyway, he got released. Mr. Lanigan got him out. And Damian was like, booyah. So Rashid, this fine Kristen Keys looking person, he comes in and look, I was watching this other review. His show is called his channel is called The Haves and Have Not Reviews. And he said that this dude plays on a Tyler Perry show. And when I saw him, like, I'm telling you no lie, when he came on the screen, I was like, he looked like somebody that'd be on Tyler Perry, on one of his screenplays. He just, like, looks like, I don't know, like, Tyler Perry has a type of person that he casts. They all have this similar look. So, you know. All right, anyway, his fine behind his up in that jacket is cute. But he's coming to Stephanie, and he's some kind of subcontract, I don't know, but she's employing him to do the DNA test. So he's gonna go ahead and do the DNA test on Joaquin and Evan. And look at that little picture in the back, oh, cute. Is she giving him? I think they was giving each other the eye. I said, he gonna be banging Stephanie on that desk sooner or later. All right, Bella and her mama going at it because her mama is upset, rightfully so, that Bella went and told everybody else but her about Joaquin being kidnapped. And she like, look, I've been in his life more than his daddy, and you didn't tell me I'm his abuela. She was so upset, and it was a hard scene to watch because you could understand it as a parent how you would feel, and it was sad because this lady is really down for her daughter. I'm like, Bella, why you didn't tell your mama? And see, me, Bella, I would have played it like this. I'd have been like, look, Ma, I ain't want to upset you. I know you was upset about seeing you and all that. I ain't want to put more on you. Bella just like, what was her excuse? I don't even think she had no excuse. And I'm sorry, y'all, if it's a big echo in here. I don't have my microphone. But what did she tell her mama? I can't think of what she said. Anyway, her mom was like, look, where is Joaquin? I need to check on him. And she said, oh, Pearla took him to the park. Now, Bella, where is your antennas, girl? Now, somebody just kidnap your child. They said they got another kidnapper out there somewhere that hasn't been identified. And you going to send him to a public place where he going to be running around and anybody could just scoop his behind up? Dummy. Anyway, I forgot her mama name, but she was like, so Pearla knew about all this? Because Bella said that she took him to give her a break, because she's been overwhelmed and stuff. And of course, Mama flips out and she mad about that. So Rondell and Evan talking about this thing with the cousin Darcia, and Rondell gets all the signatures she needs for, that I forgot what it was called. I'm sorry, I keep saying I forgot, but I really did. Whatever signature she needed. And she got them all because they were honoring her father. And she like, man, it's funny because I get all these signatures that I need. And then now I got to fight with Darcia bad. So Darcia come through with her lavender on. And she got that suitcase. I'm like, why is she carrying that little roll around book sack? And she tell Rondell she about to take the master bedroom. She moving into the apartment. I'm like, girl, why you want to stay in an apartment with your cousin who y'all beefing? And Rondell was like, no, you not. And she's she was telling her that she was gonna set fire to her and all this. And Evan was like, look, girl, I'm gonna just pay you this $500,000. I just gotta press one button, just sign this check and go ahead on. And she's Darcia said, nah, I'm not gonna take that because guess what? I was looking around doing some research, and I know that this land is valuable, and I may call Greg Peters. And I'm like, Rondell, see, that's what you get because you talk too much. You telling her about Greg Peters, now she going to call trying to get this land that Thelma's place on sold, and you didn't mess it up. So Mr. Lanigan goes to see Stephanie, and they buddy, and they are old pals from Harvard. And side note, are all rich people like alcoholics? Like every show I watch, the rich people, they have just scotch, and it's in these same little crystal things or whatever it is. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm just regular. I'm common folk, and they always drinking it like with the little half of well, probably 1/4 of the glass. And I like, does everybody rich drink like that? I don't know, that brown liquor. I don't like brown liquor. Anyway, so he's telling her like, Stephanie, I don't know how this. I wouldn't even take this to trial because this dude is a sleaze bag. He was up there naked. They caught him, and he's been stalking Amira. And she was like, well, look, can you just make this disappear and keep this between us? So he's this big time lawyer from somewhere, and Stephanie has hired him to take away Damian's troubles. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think this is going to work, Stephanie. But this dude seems like he's pretty famous, so we'll see. All right. Evan's head of security, he is in Bella's apartment, and he walks in. Pearla walks in to find him there, and she asks him, like, what you doing here? And he said, I know it's you. And he shows her that there was surveillance. He did a search for her face, and there were pictures that she posted that were posted online of her and the guy that they killed. So he knows that she's in on it. And she was like, well, what you gonna do? And he said, do my job. And she was like, well, can I offer you some child? She offered him some sex, and they go ahead and bang it out. I wasn't about to put no shots of that. I'm not about to get my channel taken down for no porn, but they was getting it in. And she talking about, call me Bella. Y'all some sick perverts. And he gonna say, call me Mr. Mayor. And they just get it on like that, like, ugh. Okay, so Stephanie is some fine ass news lady. Stephanie's being interviewed about the Purifoy thing, and Stephanie is putting on, making all these faces and posing and all that stuff. And she's telling how she is going to fight Purifoy because of what they're doing to the community and many other people who were affected by this like drug opioid addiction crisis. And she includes her sister. And I forgot about that. At the beginning of Ambitions, we see that Stephanie's sister was died of a drug overdose. And that's why she has this hard on for the Purifoys, because their medication was the medication that she got addicted to. So I can understand that. So I'm kind of with Stephanie on this. All right, so Amira gets a call, excuse me, that Damian is released, and she's like, how that happened? And they tell her that he is being represented by Mr. Lanigan, and she's like, how Damian can afford that? Like, Damian make the same sad salary that I make. I don't know how that's going on. And she was like, look, I'm gonna call y'all back because I got something to do. So she summoned Daphne to her office, and Daphne is she's in cahoots with Greg Peterson and Mayor Lancaster and all this bribery stuff. And Amira is investigating that. So she wants some type of confession or some names and stuff, because at the same time, Daphne is being followed and stalked and threatened by Greg's cousin, Natasha. But she don't want to give up the information. So Amira like, look, either we help you or you gonna die, girl. And she shows her that you recognize your nurse. That is Natasha. That is Greg's cousin, and she is an OG, triple OG. She will kill you, and she is bad. She's known all over Serbia and all that stuff. She ain't nothing compared to Greg. And she also shows Daphne her show's suicide note, and I think it implicated her. I don't know if she was having her to read it because she wanted her to feel some type of sympathy or, and make her feel bad or whatever, or if it implicated her in the crime. I wasn't too sure. Bay Titus comes to his job, and they messing with my boo. So there's a protest, and all these kids are laying down on the floor with red paint, like blood on them, and they're doing a protest of the Purifoys, and Titus like, wait, what's going on? So some girl come and gonna spray my baby with some paint, and he is obviously upset. Back at Thelma's place, Darcia being a whole a-hole. She over there bossing the staff around, talking to them crazy, telling them that she don't want certain things, and she talking to Bella Mama, calling her a fake J-Lo, a fake Rosie Perez. Now that was a good one, because that lady does remind me of Rosie Perez, but J-Lo and all that, stop it. So she's acting like that. Rondell comes in and like, look, you ain't about to be talking to my people like that, like chill. And Rondell grabs for her earrings. Now, see, Rondell, let me talk to you. Like, I'm gonna need you to actually fight somebody. Like, I'm so tired of Rondell, like, about to fight somebody. Rondell bigger than Bella Mama, and it was only Bella Mama holding her back, and she just grabbed her arm. If you really want to fight somebody, you could have tagged Darcia a long time ago. I'm tired of Rondell always about to fight somebody and about to get her gun and her daddy's shotgun. I'm sick of that girl. Either you gonna do it or you gonna shut up. Ugh. Okay. So it tripped me out how the dude and Bella Mama came and was like, yeah, we got your back. And Darcia was like, okay, like I could bring something to you. Don't play with me, cousin. You always thought you was hard, but you ain't about that life. Back at Bella's house, I'm sorry, y'all getting choked up. Back at Bella's house, Ignacio, I called the dude Fernando, but Ignacio is looking at Bella's business plan, and she told him, like, we're going to keep this strictly professional. She's still feeling guilty about being on top of Ignacio while Joaquin was being kidnapped, and also she feeling some kind of way because he left and he ain't call her till he came back. And Ignacio was like, no, we not doing this. This is not good. You need to focus on your inventory. And he basically let her know, like, look, you're not about to get this concession or whatever it is. She's not about to get it. She said, well, Mayor Lancaster said he talked to Valentina directly, and I need to talk to her because I want her to tell me for myself that I don't have this. And he's like, no, not going to happen. You can't talk to her. Amira goes and visits Evan, Mr. Lancaster, and she's telling him, like, I know I'm on to you. I got the suicide note from Herschel, and I know you trying to get Daphne, you talking to Daphne and having her not to talk to us. We gonna get you. And Evan was like, girl, come on now. We both been to law school. I know that suicide note, you can't prove chain of command is inadmissible in court. Don't do me. And Amara was like, I'm going to get you. Like, you just wait, but you better keep them wrists warm for me. So as she's walking out, Mr. Lanigan is walking in, and she's like, hey, are you Jeremy? I think his name's Jeremy Lanigan. He was like, yeah, you want a selfie? And she was like, nah, I want an apology because I'm the person that Damian was stalking, and you didn't got him off. And he was like, girl, look, this is my job. And he weaseled his way out of that one. Stephanie calls Damian and told him, you got to get out of Dodge. And Damian said, why do I have to leave? I'm not going nowhere. And Stephanie was like, look, I'm going to put some money in your account and you got to go. So at that point, he did agree to leave him. Then Rashad comes to Stephanie's office with the DNA test results. And this is why I think they're going to get it on, because he was like, you want me to stay with you, Mrs. Lancaster? And she was like, no. It was like, why? So she could have some comfort. And she was like, no, but thank you. And I was like, yeah, they're gonna be hunching soon. Damian crazy behind is up here, and I think this is Mr. Herschel that he's researching, so he's trying to get something on Stephanie. He gets a knock at the door, and it's Amira's stupid ass. Amira, you getting on my nerves. See, I was digging you for a minute, but you're getting on my nerves. Because why are you showing up to Damian's house? I was like, the first thing I thought was like, this is going to affect her case negatively because it's going to look like she is coming on to him like she still wants the relationship, because that's what he was saying. So it's going to look like she's proven that. But she did bring one of her agents, but the dude stood outside, and it wasn't official. So like an official visit. So I was like, she do too much. So she's asking him like, what, I know you're working with Stephanie. What does Stephanie have on you? And he played like he didn't know, or he didn't have anything to give her. Like he didn't even know Stephanie. I think that's the way he played it. And then Amara was like, boy, please, I know you have something. And Damian, with his crazy psychotic self, said, well, you know, we were supposed to be together. I came here because I love you, and we were going to have that life. Amara said, we ain't never going to have that life, Damian. Stop it. And you need some medication. And she told him he going to go to jail, and maybe he could find him a little boo in jail. And I was like, he might, because we remember at the beginning he had the little, I think it was the IT guy over there giving him some fellatio. So her FBI buddy is outside. Amara leaves. Then Daphne goes on to, her face is so scary to me. I don't know. I think she looks like a cat or something. It freaks me out. Y'all know they got this, the Cats, the theater production. For some reason, it creeps me out. And that's what she looks like. I feel sick to my stomach thinking about it right now. Anyway, she goes to Evan's office, and she like, bro, I need help. Like, they coming to get me. They coming for me. Natasha, she followed me everywhere I go. I see this chick. She was my nurse at the hospital. Now I see her everywhere. She followed me into the Walmart, into the Shell station. Help. And Evan was like, are you well? So he has flipped the script. And somebody said before in another, I think that was, whatever. But one of the other reviewers said that when Amara was there, she revealed something that only Daphne would have known. So that's why he flipped on her. So I'm not sure if that's the case. I tried to catch it again, but I didn't catch that. But if he did, that may be why he flipped on her. Because remember, he was like all down for her when she was in the hospital. Like, I take care of my people. But we know Evan ain't shit. But still, I was like, I don't know why he did this. And she like, I can't believe you. You just gonna do that to me, you know. Yeah, we did everything. I done put you in the thongs and whipped you and all this, tied you up, and you just gonna do this to me? And Evan like, look, you on your own. He basically treated her like she was wearing a wire. So Stephanie is at home, and she gets the DNA test, and of course, Evan is the father of Joaquin. And she was like, even though he looks like Enrique Iglesias, I was like, Stephanie, you tried it, bro. That baby does not look like Enrique Iglesias. But she tells her mama that Evan's the father, and she basically was like, I'm gonna get that dude. And Miss Irene was like, I know it hurts, but just chill. You know, I'm gonna deal with him, but she don't say that. So Evan and the security dude that then banged out Pearla went to Bella's house, and Pearla is there. Evan can't stand her, so he like, look, where Bella at? And she said, well, she had to go and get pizza or something like that. And he looks at her business plan and figures out that she's working. He was like, oh, she working already, and nothing don't stop her. And she was like, isn't she just resilient or something like that? And she said she gets something at airport concession and that lover or something. She said like that, and he was like, what lover? And she said, tell him Ignacio, and he was like, all right, well, tell Bella I'm gonna see her later. And she did that. We all know she did it on purpose, but girl, like, you didn't think your friend was gonna know that you were the one that spilled the beans. But I guess she's trying to prevent from Miss Irene slitting her from ear to ear. But I was like, I don't know how you're going to get out of that one, because she going to know that it was you, because, of course, Evan can't hold water. He going to tell her. So she thinks she did something, child. So they leaving, but I think it's going to come back to bite her. Titus and Amara talking. Titus tells Amara about the protest and the paint being thrown on him, pill bottles and all that. And she tells him about Damian being let out and how she know that it was Stephanie. And it was so cute, because she was like, I'm gonna prove it. And he was like, prove it, girl. I was like, that was like so cute. I smiled. Like, I was like, oh, tell me to prove it, Titus. Evan, his little hurt self, he goes to Bella's house and he like, so you can't keep your ladies clothes, huh? And she like, what you talking about? And he says, that what you was doing while our son was being kidnapped? And she said, who told you that? Like so he know that she was doing something with your boy because she didn't even like contest it. She just was like, who told you? And he said, look, you so stupid. This boy is him and his brother having a fight over the business. Valentina got dementia, and guess what? Your boy is the one who lost, so he ain't got nothing. He is stringing you along. And Bella is upset. She don't know what to do, but he says, she was like, well, I thought you talked to Valentina before all this. And he said, well, yeah, I talked to her, but it must have been when she was like in her right mind, like they had these little brief moments of clarity, and that was it. But child, you done. So he was like, and next time you won't be getting it on with somebody, you need to be making sure you taking care of our son. So she leaves, he leaves, and he said something like he was going to take Joaquin from her. She keep on doing it. She was like, try it. It'll be the last thing you do. I said, oh, okay, Bella, let's see what you got. Daphne comes to Amara's, she's scared now, so she comes to Amara, like trying to get aid, trying to get help for her and her husband because she spooked. And Amara's like, look, I need you to give me the names and all that. And she agrees, and they got them a deal. So she gonna rat out Evan and Greg Peterson and everybody else. So we'll see. Stephanie goes into her office, and she gets a surprise. It is Damian, and Damian sitting there drinking that liquor. And she was like, how you got in here? He was like, look, I can get into anywhere. I was like, oh, this is creepy. And he told her, look, that was cute, that little $200,000 you sent me, but that ain't gonna do nothing for me. Like I ain't gonna have no job and be disbarred and all that, and you gonna give me $200,000. But guess what? I'm gonna keep it though. Like, that shit was so funny. And Damian said he gonna keep it, but he ain't going nowhere. And Stephanie, he said, Amara let me know that there's a chance for us to be together. And Stephanie was like, nigga, you really is crazy. he was just sitting there like, well, I ain't going nowhere, Stephanie, and I will end you. And Stephanie calls security. Security escorts him out. But once he leaves, they zoom in, and Damian then installed a whole camera. Follow me, cameras. If y'all know where that's from, I'll give you 2 points. So he installed a whole camera with a view of Stephanie's whole office. So he's going to be recording something going on up in there. I can't wait to see what that is. So anyway, that's the end of my review, my recap of Ambitions. I think that I'm hoping, I was so disappointed in the security dude because I was hoping that he would get Pearla. Like he would just like, this is going to sound bad, but he was going to get it from the goods and then still go rat her out because she deserves it, but she going to get hers. We ain't even tripping about that. All right. So please like, comment, subscribe, everything the other YouTubers ask you to do. And I will talk to y'all on the next review. Bye.